up in fixed assets, orchestras, zoos, foundations. They were just cousins, more and more of them with cleaner and cleaner hands. Forgotten faces, melting in the ice sculptures at last call at Gale. Their lives, plumped and buoyed by the steady pumping of distant trusts. And it was one of these such cousins made foggy by never having had to know that he had never really had. They decided to take his family, his wife, and his 2 kids on a little ride. In his airplane, a little 4-seater. Little Cessna, you know the ones. They later showed their flight path on the news. A red line that ended abruptly in an asterisk at the solid blue section at the top of the map. There was a timeline that accompanied the graphic, and judging by the time that those kids probably got their first glimpse of the sparkles on the lake. I was most likely underneath them, walking into the Hunan on Coventry. The local, completely acceptable, affordable, yet 100% mediocre Chinese restaurant on the hip stretch of Coventry Road in Cleveland Heights. They're everywhere. On every corner in New York City. The Hunan. Hoo! 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 Yeah, thank you. The Hunan was mostly takeout orders, all right? Except for the sporadic Saturday, Friday special events, sort of. It was the kind of restaurant where if you got good grades, you or a bar mitzvah. If you had a good bar mitzvah, I don't know, but you went. It was, you could get the, there were families, you got that feeling. But only on Saturday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Otherwise, it was dead. There was lots of people coming in sweatpants getting their dinners. But when I show up for my dinner break on the weekdays, around 7, it's completely empty, and every time I met with one of the older women that owns the place, and she looked down and she said, "Name," and she was scanning the bags already, and I said, "No, I'd like to sit." And she looked up, and immediately the pantomimes of service began. The smiling, the bowing, the menu retrieval. I'm led into the dining room with large swooping arms that stop on my table and present it to me, and more bowing. And I sit down, and hot tea is put across the table to me, and water is filled, and a distressed piece of cardboard is slid across hard. And then she said, "Special." And I look down, and of course, on the top in frilly red ink, it says "Special." Now, I'm a garlic chicken guy. I have been since the 90s, really. I mean, the thinking is that, how often do you eat Chinese food? So you gotta make it special, get what you like. But the truth is, you eat Chinese food quite a bit. And you could afford to take some risks. But it never feels like that. But that day, I don't know, something was in the air. I don't know if there was an imbalance energetically, perhaps because of the quartet of dying flesh sinking in the fire pill of a plane a few miles north, still clinging to the warmth of their terror. But something was imbalanced, and I felt, special. So I ordered the pepper steak. She smiled, she took the card, and the smile peeled off in the wind in her turn. Now, the dining room of the Hunan on Coventry is really what I want to talk to you about, because the dining room of the Hunan on Coventry is a cartoon of Western colonialism. We're talking frilly goldfish and waterfalls and fake watercolors of dragons and ladies giggling behind trees in long flowing gowns. It is comfortable for all the wrong reasons. But when you have anxiety, you don't care about the reasons. And I sigh. The other thing about the dining room of the Hunan on Coventry is that there is music playing. beautiful, lush music, full of platitudes. It's not like in the old business foyer. There's no music out there. I think it's the same tape. Just on repeat, the same 85 minutes. Probably titled something like Cloying Flute Music for Asian Eateries. Did you know I used to be a composer? She comes to take my plate after I'm done eating. She looks down, and it's full of cold, slimy, mute pepper discards. And she frowns, and she says, "You don't like?" And I said, no, I like, it was very good. I just don't like, it's the texture of peppers when they're cooked. Sometimes they're a little too, it's just a texture thing. It was very good. And she smiled, a warm smile, an actual smile, a real smile, a sympathetic smile. And just then a shadow fell over across my table. And both of our eyes looked up and out. And there was a man in one of those buckets on those utility trucks, being traveled up the light pole, which meant my entire table was covered in shadow. And the shadow moved up her body and covered her face and stopped. And she looked at the man, and then she looked in the distance beyond the man, and she said almost to herself, "Nobody likes peppers." Hi guys. Howdy. So in case you haven't figured out now, this is going to be a little different. If you have seen me before, this is going to involve a lot more. If you ever see a Dane Terry show and you're like, he sings too much, I think, then this is the show for you. And if not, well, we're gonna make it through. So what you're gonna hear tonight is a lot of really new stuff. I haven't done any of this in front of anybody. It's pieces from several different things that I'm working on. There's some stuff about me living in Cleveland, which is what you just heard, some of that stuff, which I did for 8 months, Cleveland Heights. And I was supposed to be writing a show. But I was mostly masturbating in my own bedroom with trying not to. At first it was weird that the dogs were watching, and then I just didn't care. I don't care. And some of this stuff is stuff that I was writing just about my life there, and then some stuff later is a more concentrated chunk of writing about something else entirely. But the point is that don't try too hard to make sense of all this. I want you to close your eyes and just remember that the world doesn't make any sense. And this show is no different. But interspersed with it, I'm also going to do songs from my latest record, so you don't get bored. And this is one of those songs. This is called Rough Weather. And it's about rough weather, I suppose. Listen to the goddamn lyrics. You lazy sons of bitches. was electric pain. My mother, she came, she carried me back to the house, but I kept my eye on the spinning clouds, and I've been waiting my whole life for rough weather, for rough weather. Liquid visions of a future run like a river through my mind. Even now I see what will come to be in the blacked out gas station aisle right after the fall. I can see us all, we're laying down tall, and you've been waiting your whole life too for rough weather, for rough weather. And all around we see in a flash of goggled eyes, and hear the sound of tiny new machines. We hold our breath 'cause they can see or hear red flowers blooming on their tiny screen. You are so brave, but almost none of us get out. I hear my name, I follow the sound. Your legs are blood, not of tendon and bone. You tell me to run, but you know that I won't be born. And waiting on a whole life for rough weather, for rough weather. Yeah, I'll be born. Been waiting on a whole life for rough weather, for rough That one's sort of about the apocalypse, you know. My partner for the last 7 years is a climate change activist. So, like, well, no, that's awesome. But our bed talk's a little dark. It's a lot of contingency plans, and like, maybe we should learn how to farm. So, I feel like there's actually quite a few songs on this last record that are about him. Sorry, babe. Slash, you're welcome. I also got this thing. Isn't it nice that we're facing each other?
Yes, yes.
I missed this so much because this that we're doing right now, this is sex. I'm not even joking. It's Who's got the remote? And not that all sex needs to, that you need to be facing each other. Well, talk to me later. But it's nice to be able to see you instead of you guys seeing. Anyway, back to Cleveland. So a little some background information. I was living with my friend Emily, my best friend, in her house. She has this big. Does anybody know Cleveland Heights? Who knows Cleveland Heights? Can I get a sound of grunts? Can we go? Oh, well, okay, good. It's a beautiful neighborhood. The trees are immense. It's like the Ents are your neighbors. It's huge. And they tower over the houses. They moved, my room was in the attic for the last 5 months that I was there, and I watched the shadows of the trees move across the houses like a weird clock the whole time. They're giant trees. And these are giant houses, but trees that dwarf the houses. So the house next to Emily's was empty the entire time I was there. And I was so confused because it's a beautiful house. It has 50 windows. And it's in a wonderful neighborhood, mixed income, complete mixed demographic, in their charter or whatever, they have to be, that certain houses there are available, for different, this is not exciting, or we'll move on, financial information, cut. Yeah, it's a real realtor seminar is what this is actually. Think about Cleveland Heights. But it is the kind of place that makes you want to have a family. Even if you don't want to have a family, when you're walking down the street and there's these giant lakes of glass in front every house. And you're like, God, what happiness goes on behind those giant lakes of glass. Anyway, the house next to me, I didn't understand it. Empty. The realtors came every day. They showed it every day. I saw them before I went to work in the evenings. And they would come in, and they would show people around, and then they would leave. And they always left lights on. I guess to deter break-ins at night or something, I don't know. But I know that it was a house that was unoccupied, and the windows were uncurtained, so the lights in this house left unfettered, warm rectangles of light on the lawn, on the side, on the driveway, and on our house. And one of these rectangles of light was a constant presence in my bedroom. on the blue wall. I used to just sit there and watch it, do whatever hot violence it does to the blue wall all night long. And I remember one night I was sitting there, and I don't know what I was thinking. I couldn't sleep. Probably thinking something like, does school still start in the fall in the Southern Hemisphere? Does it? Or is the back-to-school marketing niche of the Northern Hemisphere that influential? They have different autumns. Anyway, it really bugged me. I would still like an answer to that, if anybody knows, later. Anyway, then all of a sudden, the rectangle was gone. It just kicked off. And the wall was just blue again, just blue as a whale dream. Now, that's fine. Lights come and go. But my chest started, And a silver question sort of arrived in my gut and spun around. By what mechanism did the light go out? There's nobody in the house. I laid there for a minute and I thought, well, I have to see. I have to get up and look. So I got out of bed and I tiptoed naked over to the window. But just before I got there, I had this brilliant stroke of, brilliance. Sometimes I'm brilliant. Anyway, I thought I don't want to peek out the window when I'm right next to the window, because then if there is something or someone inside that window, they'll be able to see me with the diffuse street light. So I kind of military commando rolled over my bed, naked, which the physics of that were painful. And I landed, and I tiptoed to the middle of the room in the shadow of the depth of my room where I could not be seen. And once I got to where I could line up the other window, I saw it was just a dark window, and it too was mirrored with diffuse street light, and I couldn't see into it. And I waited. And then, from behind the house, a raking light up from below. And I knew it was the motion light in the back of the empty house. Something was moving in the backyard. Well, fuck. Another little silver fact. Another little silver question. And so I put on athletic shorts and I went down to the house. After all, if you're going to deal with an intruder, you don't want to be naked. So I get to the back door and I peek out. And I can see the motion light, but I can't see below it because of our fence. I knew that I would have to go outside. So I stopped. This would require another level of commitment. I made that level of commitment. And I opened the door and I padded onto the porch in my bare feet. It was one of those first chilly autumn nights. And I peeked over. And I saw the new driveway, gray, running all the way between the houses, completely untouched. It looked brand new. I saw shadow lands of the yard beyond it before or after the lights throw. Nothing. And then the light clicked off. It's 2 minutes up. And something relaxed. And slowly my eyes began to adjust, and the street light starts to trace things, and I see the box for the garden hose, and I see the electric meters on the side of the house. And then I find 2 pairs of large eyes, and I find them already watching me. I stopped. And then a head became visible, and then a body, and then blue frozen lightning of antlers above the head. And something about our eyes connecting engendered an ultimatum in the buck, and it straightened for just a second, looked at me, and then ran down the driveway. The motion light clicked on, and for just a second, its warm high was a splash in my eyes, and then it was gone. I exhaled. And then the flick of a lighter. I instinctively hunched back down on my shadow porch. And a small orange ember appeared on the darkness of the other porch and moved toward me. I stayed still. A young man came to the edge of the light, just barely visible, but I could see he was wearing a beat-up white tank top and baggy jeans. He had tattoos that already looked old despite his youth. He put the cigarette up to his mouth and leaned out and looked down the driveway, fully in the light. But the buck was gone. He took a hit out of the cigarette, and his eyes swung up to meet mine. And he blew smoke out, and for a moment his face was obscured. And then he turned and kept scanning the yards over his shoulders. He hadn't seen me after all. And then he put his cigarette up to his lips and held it there like people do. And his other hand went down to join the other one at his jeans button. And he undid the jeans button, and then he made quick work of the zipper like he'd done it 1,000,000 times. He reached his thumb into the elastic of his underwear, pulled it down, and out flopped his dick, hanging right over the elastic of his underwear, motionless. And my eyes drank it in. The foreskin in ruffles like the collar of royalty, the long river-like vein. It was lit perfectly by the motion. It was like a diva, lit for her aria. He took his hand up and he put his cigarette in his mouth. He pursed his lips, and the ember brightened. My eyes widened, and her music started, and the motion light clicked off. And then just the sound of piss hitting wet sod. Like somebody peeing on a couch. And then he blew more smoke from his face, and steam was rising from the piss. And then the cigarette, one last hit, and it became a shooting star, sparked onto the driveway, and he disappeared into the shadows, and I heard the screen door slam as he went back into the house. and I was left there in a haze of cigarette smoke and piss steam. And I felt like a young boy after his first magic show. This is like Laurie Anderson if she got laid, am I right? Don't tell Laurie that. I hope you're getting laid, girl. What? Also, it's nowhere near as good as Laurie Anderson. Did anybody see her at the... I don't know, she's fucking amazing. I didn't realize how good she was until I saw her live, because I like a lot of young people who are not from New York. I have listened to her and stuff, but then I saw her and I was like, lady, I am wet in places that I didn't know water had came to. Woo. Okay, so we've just gone through some. How do we feel? Do we want a love song I wrote about Grindr? It's sad. It's tender. Or do we want a funny cover?
Love song. Love song.
Love song, cover later.
Love song cover later, great. Grindr cover. So this perfect segue. So I go back inside after this thing that happens, right? I go back inside. There's a person squatting in the house. I think he's performing at a gay club called the Gussied Hussy on Coventry. And I don't know any of this at the moment. I find this all out later during like a week or two later. He's squatting at this house because the realtor is his friend. It's like this weird. So he's staying in this house, and he's gorgeous, and his dick is huge. And I've just seen him piss. Well, I heard him piss. Anyway, his poor name, his stage name is Trodden Snow. You can't make it up. Anyway, so I get upstairs. I immediately unlock Grindr just because I'm curious. And and for those of you who don't know, by the way, Grindr is a recipe swapping app that some of us use. But anyway, I opened up Grindr and there was like the blank square right next to me, like 40 feet away. And I was like, and I just said, "Hey, did you see that buck?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "They like the lake. Like they're around here because of the lake." And he said, "What lake?" Not the brightest. Anyway, this one's called Sugar Neighbors. Scanning roads deep in the green gum of the night. An old way to the water, our bodies in that mirror. Stars were exploded in rings round our legs, and we stopped